ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE Monday Night Raw review for December 12th, 2016. This episode wasn't actually that bad. It was pretty decent. Not great, though. There was nothing super surprising or exciting, but there were some decent, exciting matches, but majority of it was, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. First match of the night, we had the New Day defending the tag team titles in a triple threat match between Anderson and Gallows. New Day defending the titles against Sheamus and Cesaro as well. This match was actually a pretty decent, okay match. I give it a 3 out of 5 stars. The match, though, was kind of slow in some points. Near the end, it started picking up and improved throughout time until the end of the match. Then after the match was over, later on during, after commercial break, New Day celebrated in Stephanie Mann's locker or general manager room or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and spilled champagne on her. She freaked out. Later on, bringing about a tag team match between Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, which Kevin Owens asked for him and Chris Jericho. Braun Strowman had a match against Curtis Axel, which ended in less than a minute, and one-sided victory. He did have a moment where he did some promo work. He sounded somewhat better, had a little bit of charisma. Nothing spectacular, but it was actually better than most of what he's done in his career. So not too bad. He's getting a little bit better, but nothing that extraordinary about him. Sami Zayn also went backstage to Mick Foley and demanded a match against Braun Strowman. Mick Foley refused to give Sami Zayn this opportunity to compete against Braun Strowman, and that pretty much led to the idea of Mick Foley talking to Daniel Bryan of trading Sami Zayn to SmackDown for another superstar, which was actually a pretty good segment. It actually brought on some interesting storyline for Sami Zayn throughout Raw. Sami Zayn had the best build out of everybody, and it was pretty amazing what they did. He was actually rather good with Mick Foley. Mick Foley did an outstanding job with him, and I like where they're going with this with Sami Zayn, which might lead to some point Sami Zayn leading into going to WrestleMania, possibly, like the rumors have been pointing out lately in the last couple of weeks. Daivari versus Lince Dorado. Nothing big here. Jack Gallagher interfered in this match by distracting Daivari, and they ended up having a fist fight outside the ring, so it wasn't that big of a deal. The match absolutely sucked. Seth Rollins did the Rollins Report, interviewed Kevin Owens, and tried to get his insight on their relationship with Chris Jericho. Honestly, they're making the fucking relationship between Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens more important than the Universal Championship belt, which is supposed to be the number one belt on their program, and the belt seems like just a prop on Kevin Owens' shoulder, which is pretty sad and pathetic if you think about it, because Roman Reigns should be doing interviews or having confrontations with Kevin Owens, and Jericho and Seth Rollins should be having confrontations together. But that's not to be. It's as if Seth Rollins is competing for the championship while Roman Reigns ain't competing against nobody. But in reality, Roman Reigns is facing Kevin Owens for the championship. It makes no fucking sense, and utterly a complete waste of time. And it all led to, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins getting an opportunity for the tag team titles with Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, which led to another triple threat match. Now, granted, I like where they were going with this, but at the same time, why was there a need for another triple threat match? Why not have a tag team number one contenders match before the main event, and then have one of those two teams go up against the New Day? would have made a lot more sense than having 2 triple threat tag team matches. My God, that just seems a little fucking dumb. We also had backstage interview here between Rich Swann, the champion, cruiserweight champion, he will defend his cruiserweight championship belt against T.J. Perkins and Brian Kendrick, which led to a match between T.J. Perkins and Brian Kendrick again. This time around, Kendrick actually picking up a solid win over T.J. Perkins with sliced bread too. This match wasn't that bad. It was okay, but nothing extraordinarily happened. Didn't bring out any kind of attention or make me feel as if this was superly big important. A hype video was shown for Sasha Banks and Charlotte for the Women's Championship in a Iron Man match, 30 minutes. Nothing big here. They're making it like it's monumental, but the video package they did made the storyline seem so damn important. It was ridiculous, and it seemed better than the actual storyline that was developing throughout the months that led up to this match, which was fucking hilarious. Bayley versus Alicia Fox, nothing extraordinary here. Bayley wins this match easily with no problem. Rusev and Lana was a joke. the whole thing with them against Enzo Amore and Big Cass is just utterly ridiculous. It's making nothing for either one of these 3 men to do anything. Yes, are they touching dangerous grounds of what they're doing? They're a little edgy, kind of bringing in storylines of hotel rooms and shit like that. Yeah. But at the same time, is it helping anyone succeed or move forward or promote themselves or get anywhere in the storyline? Absolutely not. You're not seeing nothing develop here except complete and utter nonsense about Enzo Amore being accidentally naked in front of Lana. Okay, who gives a shit about some storyline like that? It means nothing. So it is going nowhere and it has nothing behind it. It's complete and utter shit. Sami Zayn versus Jinder Mahal. Who cares about this match? Of course, Sami Zayn wins this. And we're led to believe that he's going to finally get traded. Everybody was flipping, going crazy in the audience, thinking, oh God, Sami Zayn's going to SmackDown. Wonder who it is that's being traded. He finds out it's Eva Marie. Then he fucking finally snaps. The whole thing was just a ploy and a bait for him to get angry and display how much anger Mick Foley could get Sami Zayn to the point where he actually looked like he was ready to be set to go up against a guy like Braun Strowman, who's an absolute animal, and go in there with him being at the disadvantage of size, weight, and everything else, and still come out victorious regardless of all those disadvantages. So that was the whole learning lesson between Sami Zayn and Mick Foley. And in all honesty, it seems just like how Miz and Daniel Bryan are going on, except I think this is bringing out better towards Sami Zayn than fucking Miz himself, which is ironic if you think about it. But with all that being said, Sami Zayn's looking like $1 million. They were doing nothing with him beforehand, but now they're finally doing right by him. I like the storyline they're building up to, and I hope it continues and leads to something really important for him so that he can do something impressive at WrestleMania. I really do. I think that would be great for him and his career. Even if he wasn't to be the winner in the main event of WrestleMania, just to be in the main event means a hell of a lot more than just being some mid-card piece of shit match. Then the main event was New Day versus Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho for the tag team match, or tag team titles. This match was actually very exciting. I enjoyed this match. It was extraordinarily good. It kept me awake throughout beginning to end. Unfortunately, it was predictable. you knew that New Day was going to retain because they're so heavily set on having New Day walk away as the tag team champions and beating that record against Demolition. When records are broken, they're not meant to be so fixated on and focused on to the point where it's so fucking predictable for the audience to know what's going to happen next. And that's just what happened here. It was 2 triple threat matches they managed to squeak their way by and get out of to walk away as tag team champions. So, to me, it's weird, it's abnormal, and it's definitely fucking dumb, but hey, what are you gonna do? It was a good main event, a lot better than most main events that they've had in a while on Monday Night Raw. And I actually enjoyed the main event most of all out of everything, besides Sami Zayn's build-up throughout the show. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, leave your comments and opinions down below. Let me know what you guys thought, and I'll get back to you on that as well. And on top of that, guys, hit that subscribe button and hit the like button if you liked the video as well. Thank you and have a great night, guys. Bye.